friends, welcome to this sketchbook tour. It feels like I haven't done a sketchbook tour in forever because it takes me forever to get through them. And this one I actually started years ago, like before COVID. So let's get into it. You'll find that I put a lot of stickers from businesses or other artists in my sketchbook just for fun. First page, this is a sticker that I did. This is an Everett sticker. This sticker was gifted to me. This was, there was like a random little beer fest happening, I think, and I got a sticker and then some washi tapes. I drew a little heart and some shattered glass. This was back when I was still getting scrawler boxes and making videos. I would kind of like to do that again, but it does get a little bit expensive doing it every month. Again, more scrawler box sketches. I feel like my style's really changed since then, and what's funny is I feel like I don't have a style, but then I look at past sketchbooks and I realize how untrue that is. Like, my stuff really doesn't look like this anymore. And you know, your style is something that's always kind of like changing and developing. I think I was using this page to go through highlighters and pens to see if they were still working, to see if I needed to toss them out or not. These are chickens. I had a friend, a coworker who has chickens and wanted me to do some like little doodles for her. Again, another random sticker. So you can tell like there's I didn't date any of this, but there's a pretty big gap between like these drawings and these ones. And I think stylistically you can tell. Like there's some similarities, but it's also pretty different. This was graphite watercolors. I remember that one. And these were like these weird like gelato crayon things that were water soluble. This is where I hit some really bad art block and I just didn't know what to do at all. So I did some sketching videos with Art Prof that were just like make marks on a paper. Like literally just put something on a paper. And this was me trying to sketch. I really don't like the way that this cat looked out. It's just really awkward, but the chair and the pillow look kind of cool. I also like to tape business cards in here. These are ones that I got from other artists at conventions that I've attended, either as someone with a booth or just for fun. I normally follow them immediately on Instagram, so then I just kind of stick their business cards in here just to hold on to them. Again, more of the just like random mark making. I think this was part of that same video. They were just talking about sketching what's literally right in front of you, and right in front of me I have this is a candle, like a pencil sharpener, a little trash can, my MacBook. This was my window. These plants, it's funny seeing this because this is a little tiny lavender plant and now it's like overgrowing everywhere, and this is a sage, and I think I was trying to grow some herbs in this box, but they ended up getting moved outside. This is a flamingo. I think I got the reference image from Art Prof. This was just a random sketch, again trying to kind of like get out of art block a bit. This one is this was a sketch that I did for a glass painting. I was painting on the back side of glass so that you would see this image on the front. This was just me kind of brainstorming some ideas for merch that I wanted to make. Some more sketching. These are actually stickers that I ended up making, aside from this one I was just kind of messing around with. So I was messing around with these. This is an HPLC. For those who don't know, I do actually work in a lab, but yeah, that's what inspired some of this stuff. And I would like to incorporate some more of that into my art because I feel like it's kind of niche. There's not a lot of, I mean, I'm sure there's several, but you don't see frequently a lot of like science art, if that makes sense. These were some notes to myself on some things I wanted to do. This is a little frog guy with a little crown. I kind of like actually want to do more with this. I really love this little sketch. That's what's really nice about sketchbooks is sometimes I have a sketch that I like didn't flesh out very much, but I'll remember it and find it later and turn it into something. This, okay, so I don't know why I did this in sketchbook instead of a random piece of paper, but this is me swatching markers while I'm in the midst of doing a drawing to see what color it is and like what colors would go well together. And I use a lot of the sketchbook for that, and honestly, you know, it's fine. If this was really expensive paper, I probably would not have. Like, I don't even know what these numbers are for. I don't know. This is a postcard that I got from a museum in Oregon that I went to. That was January. That was January of this year. So that was sort of recent. This was for an art prof challenge. You're supposed to spell the name of something in the drawing. So I wanted to do a vase. I ended up going with this kind of design and then I did it digitally. This was an attempted sketch that I kind of smudged out. I was using Conte crayon. This is Conte crayon right here. It's this weird, like, it's not really a crayon. It's kind of like almost more like a chalky pastel sort of situation. It's kind of fun to sketch with and get rough sketches. And these dog sketches, I was given 2 minutes each. These are from an art prof video. And it's really funny looking at them because some of them it's like, oh yeah, that's a dog. And then like what is this? I don't know. But it's funny. But I think like this one, I love the way that this one turned out. And like this one is really nice. I've seen a lot of people that sketch using values instead of lines, and as much as I try to do that, I just have a hard time because I see things as lines. Like, you know, this has a lot of lines. There's a little bit of value, but not much. But some people can just like go in with darks and lights. I've never understood that. Some more dog sketches. I switched to pencil because this was just getting real messy. More dogs. You see I have some like golden retrievers and boxers in here. Again, like, what is that face? And then another art prof video. These are deer, but I had 5 minutes on each of these. So a little bit more time to kind of flesh things out. And then I went to horses. And I don't know why, but I have a hard time drawing things small sometimes. So the next sketchbook I have for sketching like this is a larger one, which I think will be helpful. Because like, yeah, I could have sketched these so much smaller and fit a lot more into my sketchbook, but I have a hard time with it. These guys. And again, like I was only given 10 minutes with these, so I could have added a lot more detail, but when you have a time limit, you kind of end up focusing on just the essential features. And then here, there's just some like cartoony sketches. I was sketching this while I was at the Udistic Street Fair. So it actually ended up being so busy that I didn't really have time to sketch. So I think I just did like this little strip across the bottom here. And it was all before the event actually started. Once the event started, it was so busy I didn't really have time. This, I did a tiny little painting of, I think I ended up selling that. This is the new, like, the Pokemon that was introduced. And then this is Slow Broke. 1 minute, my cat found plastic and he's trying to eat it. Can you not? This is a Slow Broke. I have a coworker who has a band and they're kind of like, I don't know if they're emo music or what, but their band name is Slow Broke. So they wanted kind of like a millennial looking slow bro. It's like down on his luck. So he has some beer cans, cigarette, you know, he's kind of like scruffy, spilled some stuff on himself. And then this was just my original sketch. And then I actually did it digitally as a vector so that he could have stickers and stuff made. This was another little commission. I did some stickers for another coworker who wanted stickers to give to her bridesmaids when she asked them to be her bridesmaid to put in their like little box. So I did some designs for them. These are stickers that people gave me. Again, some business cards. This is Tobias. I really like this art. It's really cool. And then this is Hesperia. And then this was just a random, like, I don't know, I found it laying around and thought it'd be fun to throw in my sketchbook. This is actually me playing with crayons. I love these crayons. They're Caran d'Ache crayons. So smooth and beautiful. This is me swatching my big container of crayons. And then just a little sketch and a little crayon drawing that I did while we were camping. And then I did some bird sketches. So these ones, again, I had 2 minutes for. You can definitely tell that this is the first one I sketched because like, I don't even know what's going on here. Not that any of these are like beautiful, but this one. Again, 2 minutes here, and then I had 5 minutes for these three. And this one looks so angry, but it looked kind of angry in the picture too, in my opinion. And then the last page, I had 5 minutes for this guy and then 10 minutes for these ones. I really like the way that this peacock turned out. I think it's pretty cool looking. But yeah, that is the end of this sketchbook. I always feel so accomplished when I finished it because I don't know about you guys, but it just takes forever, especially when you do digital art or sometimes you sketch digitally, then it's not going in a sketchbook, right? But yeah, let me know when you last finished a sketchbook because that's interesting to know. Are you in the middle of like 5 sketchbooks? Because sometimes I do that to myself. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!